when guys come up to me and then I say I have a boyfriend and then they still say, yeah, but I want to be friends. What do you mean? You don't want a friend? And then it's like, suddenly I don't want a friend. Like, no, you don't want to be my friend. Stop acting stupid. Like,
I feel like guys do that because they want to cover the ass of like being rejected.
Yeah, 100%.
But like you're so much.
What, your boyfriend doesn't let you have friends?
Yeah. Ew.
Trust me, babe, I don't think you're into me for my fucking good jokes. I mean,
you know what? I know a couple of people want to be friends with us for our jokes.
Chemical X.
What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Chemical X podcast. I almost had a brain freeze. I was like, what episode are we even on? Is it 106?
106.
106, guys, with the same girls you saw last week and the week before that. I'm Alessia.
I'm Veronica, and as usual, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, leave us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, and whatever else you want to do, just do stuff, okay? We're back, and this week we have a very fun episode because we like to bring out actually I'm gonna pedal it back a little bit. Me and Alessia and I
pedal it back a little bit.
Alessia and I, even off the podcast, we have some heated discussions and we don't always agree with each other.
No, we don't.
And we were recently talking about what things we would consider cheating. And the line is very different for everyone. Like, I think everyone has their own rule book of what's considered cheating to them and what's not considered cheating.
Yeah, and it also depends. Like, when you asking me when I'm on my period, then it's like they breathe and they're cheating, But like, if I'm at a state where I'm like, well, I'm healthy, I've been going to the gym, then like I have like a really good.
Give your confidence.
Yeah, I feel like I have, the right advice to give.
So which one are you right now?
Veronica, I just had fries.
So are you happy? What's going on here?
I just ate bad food. So, my decision may be a little clouded.
I'm
in snow pants. There's a couple of things to factor in.
I'm in like a maiden. I feel like this outfit is I'm a woman. Do you know what I mean? Like, a woman.
You're a woman. You're that MILF you always talk about going to the grocery store.
This is like in the movie. You know what it reminds me of, this outfit? It reminds me of that movie. What's the one where the guy is cheating with 3 girls and they all like...
Savages?
No. The 3 girls...
They're all go on a trip or something?
He's cheating with 3 different girls and all 3 girls find out and then they like make a whole plan against him and they...
Dear John Tucker Must Die?
No.
Okay, well, listen, I already knew too much.
Anyways, you know what? Never mind. Skip.
Well, I'll tell you what that outfit is because I wore it in Miami when I went to see a guy I was talking to, and it was my second choice. And turns out when I put the second one on, it was a hit.
It was well. This one says like I could be a mother one day.
It says I'm sexy.
It's feminine.
It says I'm sexy. I'm flirty.
But I'm
an angel.
I'm an angel. I'm a prude. I would never hook up with anyone. Choke me? No.
But also bend me over the kitchen counter because I'm a doll.
100%. Okay, so back to cheating.
Whoa. No one's getting off the hook that easily.
Well, this isn't really a bend me over the counter. It's actually a romper. So nothing says closed for business, like shorts in between. Guys, they love a good sundress, but they never know when they're lifting it up and psych.
Absolutely. But the imagination is always there that they could just lift, but there's always goddamn shorts. It's never like the movies, guys.
They love to think that under our sundresses we're flowing free,
Like we're not even wearing underwear.
100%. They think we're airing it all out.
Not only are we wearing underwear under the sundress, but that's the one time we're actually choosing the underwear. Oh. Anyways. Girls, we can write a book.
What about boys? Boys can't write books?
No, they can't.
Only women.
That's why we're the ones doing the episode on whether or not it's considered cheating. Assuming that it's only men who cheat.
Well, I've been seeing some shit lately that it's apparently women are not allowed to cheat, but men, depending on the circumstance, it's allowed. It's like listen, let me just before we start on what's cheating, what's not cheating, let me get one thing straight. Man or woman, you are not allowed to cheat, especially not on me. Okay, cheat on whoever you want, not on me. Kidding.
And that's why she has shorts under her dress.
Well, one thing that's funny is I feel like every time you talk to someone and you say something, like you never know the reaction you're gonna get out of somebody. Like when I'm saying a story about like a guy or whatever, my relationship, and you know, you say something that happens and like someone could either like not be affected by it at all, or they're gonna start going, no way he did that. And then you're like, hold on a minute. Am I supposed to be like, is this worse than I thought it was?
Yeah.
And you never really know, because there's people out there that, first of all, let me just start it off strong with the industry you know I love well, porn. There's some people out there that believe watching porn is cheating.
Yep.
Like I know people that have gotten into fights with their boyfriend because they caught them watching porn in the bathroom. What's your view?
It's absolutely not cheating. Come on. Like I think like I cheated on my boyfriends a lot. Oh my God. Wait, am I a cheater? No. Whoa.
Listen, I don't think it's cheating. I could see how some people would be like, I don't see it as cheating.
Wait,
but I do
hold on.
see-
What am I if my boyfriend is sleeping right next to me and I'm watching porn?
Wait, you did that?
Yeah. I'm the biggest cheater.
Fucking cheater. You're cheating in front of his face. You're cheating in his own bed.
I literally let him know what's up.
Well, babe, if you're not going to finish me off, I might as well do it myself.
Exactly.
And I'm not going
who's
to
the
hide
cheater?
from you either.
Who's the cheater?
You're not cheating because you're in front of his face.
Exactly. I'm not hiding anything. He chose to sleep. It's all how you look at it, guys.
So the thing about watching porn is I do get how in some circumstances people might not be okay with it. And I'm kind of like, listen, I'm your
You work
girlfriend.
for a porn company. Be careful what you say,
100%.
lady.
But I'm your girlfriend.
Woman.
We live together, you know, like assuming we live together, we're always going to bed with each other, whatever it is. Like if you still feel the need to go watch porn outside of the hours that we're together, which is work or like in a bathroom break, like I would find that weird, because at the end of the day, like you watch porn to get off. But if you're choosing to get off with porn and I'm right there, a literal human that you could bang, like I would feel weird if I found out that my boyfriend was watching porn behind my back when he has full accessibility to me.
Right.
You know? And I don't know. And I've always been the type of person where when I'm in a relationship, I don't watch porn really, unless I'm like alone or you're like on a trip or something and it's like, whatever, get the imagination going. You know what I mean? But like to say that I'm hooking up regularly with someone or dating someone and I'm going to watch porn after, like, I don't know. I just think it's like, it would rub me the wrong way if somebody was still actively watching a lot of porn. Like, I get it here and there. Sometimes
Like,
you want to
in
just...
your head, it's like if you're on a trip, then yeah, absolutely use porn. But like,
But
if
also,
we're,
like,
if we're,
text me.
but like if we're in the same house,
No, but you know what I mean?
yeah. But,
Babe, I'm a phone call away.
but if
You think I'm
we're,
going to pop this pussy for Omiko in 2014?
but the thing about the imagination is like, watching porn and having sex is like different, because I feel like porn is them escaping reality. So like they know they have access to you all the time. So porn is like putting themselves in a mindset of, I'm not gonna lie, fucking another girl, or like just
Yeah, but
why
would
would you put it that
fucking
way?
another girl?
Whoa.
Suddenly it's sounding like cheating.
Well, that's why they say all men cheat. They've been cheating with porn.
Holy. But I just like, that's the other thing too that rubs me the wrong way is like, if you have to go out of your way to like look at other women, especially like if we're together, I'm not saying that you can't find anyone else attractive, but I do feel like if you have access to me, like even if we're not together, you can text me, you can call me. Like if you're always resorting to watching porn, like a lot more than I feel like makes sense, then I feel like I would feel kind of weird about it.
Okay, wait, I have like a question now. What happens if they're not watching porn, but they're just like masturbating?
Oh, no problem for me. As long as you're thinking about me. Or tell me you're thinking about me. You don't even have to think about me. Just
But like,
make me believe you are.
but think about it. Like, you're masturbating. Are you really thinking of your partner?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Shit, you were in love. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I like my men obsessed with me. So if you're not jerking off to the thought of me, I actually don't want to be with you.
Yeah, but they're just going to tell you that.
I don't think so. I think you know when somebody's like
You can.
I don't know.
You're
I've
dating
always...
someone for 3 years and you don't think their imagination ever went another route. Guys, I was at a chalet this weekend with a lot of men. And we were playing like Never Have I Ever. Like, if you've done it, you drink. If you haven't, you still drink. You know what I mean? And I was like, one of my things was, have you ever thought about sleeping with your partner's best friend? All the men there had no problem saying, drink. Absolutely. It's like drinking water, like all the time. And it made me really go, oh, wow. Yeah, no, when it comes to porn and imagination, I don't think they're choosing me.
Maybe I'm just a fucking narcissist and I just...
Yeah.
But also maybe I'm gullible. You could tell me, babe, I never thought about another girl and I'll believe you. And the other thing is too, like,
Every cheating man wants to date you now. Look at that.
Crazy. They're going, gullible? Sign me up. Just the girl I'm looking for.
I don't know if it's better to be like me though or be like you. I think you have a lot of trust in people, so it's nice. It's very nice.
But also I'm saying, like, I literally dated people who were like fucking obsessed with me. Like, I like that. Like, I would never date someone who didn't worship me because I worship them. And the other thing that I'm saying is, like, I also don't think about other people.
Are so down.
But, like, I never, in any of my relationships, fantasized about anyone else. Like, I would feel extremely guilty if I did do that.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah. You're like, wait, am I a cheater? I don't know. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not saying that's bad. Well, actually, that's a point that I have written down.
I feel like I'm the cheater. The episode is Alessi's a cheater.
If you fantasize about sleeping with someone else, is that cheating? Yeah. For me, it is.
I don't know, man. At this podcast.
Listen, actually, if it's like a one
but wait,
time,
no one would ever know. I mean, everyone knows my brain on this podcast.
It's not cheating per se, but if you're always thinking about the same girl or guy while you're jerking it. Jerk chicken. If you're always thinking about the same girl or same guy, like whatever, while you're masturbating, that's an issue. Sorry. Or if you're always thinking about somebody different, like at least throw your partner in there once. Come on.
Look, I don't know.
Leonardo DiCaprio is tired of being in your mind. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I would find that fucked up. If I found my boyfriend every time he was masturbating was thinking about someone else.
So here's the thing. I don't know how this became a masturbation.
Masturbating
Sponsored
course. By
course.
Melissa.
I just feel like when I'm like, let's say I'm like trying to get off and I'm masturbating, it's never going to be something that's like regular. Do you get what I mean? Like it's like if the imagination is there and I need to come, like I'm going to think of my high school teacher if I have to.
Your high school teacher is saying, listen, whatever she's saying about me on this podcast, it was one-sided. I mean, I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm trying to say.
I think about things that are not regular, but I think about them with characters, like with my whatever partner or the guy that
you're
I'm
just
seeing.
always trying to be the good girl, trying to throw in your boyfriend.
But honestly, it's because, and I've said this in the past, I can't be sexually attracted to somebody unless I'm like emotionally connected to them. So I think that like I can't be sexually attracted. I feel
that way. I absolutely feel that way too. But masturbating is different. You don't have to have an emotional connection. Anyway, moving on. You got my side. You got Veronica's.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Okay, next one. If he signs up for a girl's OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Yeah. I mean, listen, if it's like, if I was going to say if it's like a celebrity or if it's like somebody who's really famous or like they're never going to meet, I think it's like, there's a line there, but it's also like, what the fuck? Like, really? Like,
okay,
you're that obsessed with someone?
Hold on, I have questions.
But if it's somebody that he knows, like he went to high school with, or like somebody like that he kind of knows of, and you're signing up,
and
like
you have to hope that in his imagination he's thinking of you. Come on, Veronica. No, he's joking. Now what? The lines are blurred. Like if he knew her in high school, yeah, he wants to fuck her.
But that's what I'm saying. If he signs up to a girl's OnlyFans that he knows personally, that's cheating.
Look,
sorry, that's cheating.
Were
that's
you
cheating.
signed up to her OnlyFans before you met me? And if so, just casually decline your account.
If you don't mind Xing out that payment.
But no,
and you know what?
Okay,
I'm sorry, OnlyFans girls. I'm all for you
I
guys
don't
getting
want
paid.
a guy who has an OnlyFans. Here we go. Now it's like, whoa. I'm not into the, like, do you think every guy has an OnlyFans? Because, like, I'm really hoping that my future husband doesn't have OnlyFans.
I think a lot of people sign up to OnlyFans out of curiosity because they want to see. But I just can't get by somebody being so obsessed with one particular person that they want to see all of their content. And I'm all for, guys, you know me, paying for porn. I'm your girl to, be for that. But if you're like signing up for one particular person, it just kind of weirds me out. It's like, why do you want exclusive access to this one girl's content? Especially if you know her. That's cheating.
Yeah, if you know her, it's cheating.
If you know her, it's cheating. If you don't know her, it's like, I probably wouldn't like it. It's not really cheating, but I probably wouldn't like it. It wouldn't. It's not my type of guy.
No, you know what? The way I see it is like, for me, porn is absolutely acceptable. Watch whatever you want. Follow the girl, not on Instagram, but like follow all the videos on Pornhub. Watch all her videos. I'm not talking about Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely fine. But I feel like because you're like paying for her content.
It's not even about the paying.
You know what it is? I think it's because you could chat. There's like that chat option too.
I just think it's
right. Like in the private messages, like with porn, it's like, no, there's none of that.
I don't think that it's about the paying because I wouldn't even care if they had a subscription for a porn site or whatever. I think it's the fact that it's like one particular person that they're choosing that it's like, I find when you're paying for one person, you almost feel like you have that relationship, that connection. Like you're a little bit closer to them because you're paying for their content. And that's what I find weird. It's the fact that you want that little bit of a connection. Whereas if you're paying for like a regular porn site, Brazzers, Plus, or anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different because you're getting all the porn sites. There's no personal connection.
But at the same time, do you think that guys only subscribe to one girl's OnlyFans when they're in the array of...
I mean, they definitely pick their faves.
Okay. I think everyone in the end picks their faves. Porn. I don't think there's men that just subscribe to one. Unless there's like, okay, I know of a guy who like, there's this one girl on Instagram who literally has the sickest body, sickest face. And like, she opened up an OnlyFans and he wasn't an OnlyFans guy and he subscribed to her channel. So maybe there's some that just subscribe to one. But like, I think majority, once you're on, it's like, I've seen that asshole how many times next? No?
Maybe.
If your man has a dating app still on their phone, but they haven't used it, but they haven't deleted it, is that cheating?
I mean, it's not cheating, but it's not okay. I don't know if it's like qualifies as cheating though, but it's not okay. It's cheating.
Okay.
Locking my answer, cheating. No, because why? Why is it still there?
Yeah, because I feel like when you fully commit to somebody, it should be like, I don't even need this app anymore. 100%. I don't look at it like X delete. That's like saying I'm keeping my options open, even if you're clear.
100. And I have no space in my phone to be keeping apps I don't use, eh? If you think I'm going to start keeping a dating app when definitely
let me tell you.
That's not okay with me.
Okay, so it's cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheating for me too.
100%.
And even if Veronica, even if I'm talking to someone and we met on that app, why do you have it? You should have deleted it the second you met the love of your life, which is me.
The second you matched with me.
Exactly.
Babe.
It would be like love at first sight. Beautiful. This is the best girl on the site. I don't need this site anymore. I met her.
You won. You won the game. That was the fakest laugh ever in my life.
It was.
Another thing is, have you ever heard about people that are on dating apps just to look for friends?
Well, Raya.
Guys.
I matched with a guy on Raya.
Listen to me. Your boyfriend has Raya just looking for friends. Cheating or not cheating? Ale.
Cheating.
Maybe you're not going out and sleeping with girls, but you definitely want to see what's out there.
First of all,
you don't want to close out the doors.
I'm there to find a man. Why are you there to find a friend? I have enough friends on this app. You know what? Actually, a guy on Raya had just here for friends in his bio. And then he wrote to me. And sometimes I don't look at the just here for friends. I matched because, he had a good, job.
Salary.
He had a good salary, good age, and looked decent. So I was like, okay, connect. And I didn't realize that he had just here for friends. And then he was writing to me. And you know what I answered? Hold on. Let me go get it. I'll tell you right now. I just remember. Just realized you had just friends in your bio. And I just realized I have enough friends. See ya. He writes LMAO, I actually laughed. That was funny. I'm like, well,
Good.
good.
I'm still not your friend.
Get off the app.
It's cheating.
It's cheating.
That's cheating 100%. Sorry if you're listening and your girlfriend or boyfriend has an app looking for friends.
And it's like, I kind of get it because, you know, especially apps like Raya, there's a lot of connections to be made that can get you there. But if you're there just for friends, at least if you're a guy, say you're gay on the app, right? I'll have no problem if you want to switch it to gays and
Rainbow in the bio.
get off the app.
Get off the fucking app. Meet people in real life. Grow up.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what the hell?
Well, no.
But come on.
Like,
you know what I mean? That just to me, it says you might not cheat, but you just want to know
what's out there.
And it's like, as soon as you guys are breaking up, he's going back in those things. And he knows exactly which girl he's looking for.
And he knows the first thing he's doing and what he's changing in his bio.
Just for friends is going just to fuck.
Actually, there was a famous celebrity who didn't match with me that had just for friends. But then in his bio, he had, I can't say it because I'm going to get kicked off the app.
Yeah.
He had like a joke about the just for friends. And I was like, this is the love of my life, but whatever. It's fine. Don't
Still
connect.
not looking for friends.
Just don't connect with me. I think that's the only guy I would allow to, you know, be there
100%.
just for friends.
Listen, speaking of celebrities, this one's something. I can't imagine if this would ever happen to me. You're scrolling on Insta and you see Kylie Jenner post a pic, and in the comments, because you know you always see your friends' comments appear first.
Well, I have no friends who comment, by the way. So that's first of all.
In the comments, you see your boyfriend putting fire emojis to Kylie Jenner. Is that cheating or not?
You know what? Hold on. If it's someone so far reached like Kylie Jenner, it's fine. But also, like, we're not dating because that's not like my style.
No, that's
like the type of guy I'm trying to get like knows Kylie and he's not putting fires. You know what I mean?
But like, if I would see my boyfriend commenting on like celebrities or influencers pics, like, I'm
like,
sorry,
ew.
Get the fuck out of that.
And even
I'm dragging him by the ears out of that comment section.
And like, even if you're following a lot of them, that's also like, ew.
That's, for me, that's a red flag.
Yeah, like, I'm not asking you to like date me and then delete everyone who you follow. Keep everyone you follow. But like, as a girl looking into like who you are and what your life is, I'm gonna take a look to see like, and the thing is every time they follow each other back, I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if they are not following back and you're following a bunch of chicks, I just think like you have a mental illness.
That's a red flag though. That's a red flag.
And like, why are you commenting on girls' pics? Like,
but it's not even about commenting. If you are following literally hundreds of girls, even like 50 girls that don't follow you back, that all they do is post bikini pics and they're hot, whatever, no problem. I love hot girls. But why are you following so many girls like that?
Yeah.
It's everybody has their one girl crush, their 3 celebrities that they love and they follow on Instagram.
no, I think
fine.
I think you can follow quite a bit. I think when it gets to the point,
I just think when you're following is all girls in bikinis and
and
all
they are
influencers,
not following you back,
it's weird. It's embarrassing. I always find it weird, and there's always a couple of people that I see in my followers, you know, like, because you see who you follow, like your mutuals always first in the likes, and there's always a couple of people that I see in the same like section, and it's always like, but you're here liking, like, I know in this day and age, like, likes have become important to that point, but it's just weird. Like, why are you out here liking all these people who don't even know who you fucking are? Like,
I know.
And it's not one, it's not two, it's like multiple. Like, I find that weird.
I agree.
I would not, I think it's not cheating, but I would
But
not
like,
be okay with it.
I think it's cheating though if you're dating somebody and they're going and comment.
Oh, yeah. The
I
comments
think that's
is
cheating.
weird. Also, on the topic of
No.
Instagram.
If they're, I'm sorry, commenting on girls' pics, fire emojis, and they're
girls
dating me.
Girls you know, though, that's cheating for shizzle.
Okay, it's cheating regardless.
Your boyfriend's in the
I don't
comments
need like people seeing you comment, like, let alone me, like other people, my friends seeing you comment. That is not allowed. What are you doing? Get a life. You're a loser.
You're a fucking loser. Get out of here, babe. What the fuck you doing here? No. Not allowed. Speaking of Instagram, is it cheating if a guy sends fire emojis to a girl's story? or girl to guy
for any
story.
OG listener, don't ask me that question.
You know Alessia's fire emoji. It's very sensitive for
To
her.
this day, he still told me he was putting an emoji to food. Do we believe him?
I hope it was spicy food. My ex had sent a fire emoji in the past to a girl bikini pic, and I was like, I'm mad.
Absolutely.
And they always try to find a way to justify, like, the bathroom was really nice. You're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You were not fire emojiing to the
No.
motherfucking bathroom. Liar. They're all liars.
Honestly, my ex is smart. Food is a pretty ish smart thing to do, but like, you should have at least known that if you would get caught, maybe use an emoji that's not fire, because fire is hard to justify for food. Actually,
I mean, it's actually the perfect emoji.
it's the perfect
It could
emoji.
be for food, but it could also be for a nice cleavage pic. You know what I mean? But I just think if you're looking at a girl's story and you feel the need to let her know
That's
that
you planting a seed.
planting a seed.
Planting a seed.
You're not saying let's fuck, but you're saying I find you hot. I find you hot, even though I have a girlfriend.
Hold on. It's I find you hot, and if we're on the same page, then we can move it past the fire emoji, because
No.
the ball is always in the girl's court.
I
Yes.
don't think that they're necessarily looking to cheat. I just think it's one of those, like, I find you hot, and in the future, if I find myself single, just know that I want to fuck.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know? I'm not doing anything now.
And
I'm innocent now. It's an emoji, but just know.
just so you know that my interest is you're absolutely my type, and
Yeah.
just so you know, if at any point I'm single, yeah, I'm your girl. I'm your boy.
It's cheating. I'm your boy. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire.
Yeah, let me tell
No,
you, who's not
that's-
getting Venus.
That's cheating. That's this.
The more I talk about this, I'm so angry,
Everything's cheating.
and
What
I
the
can't even
fuck?
like tell you how I have.
I think I know
Okay,
that.
what?
I think I know.
Oh, whoa! Let's give a moment for what the fuck
Think
that
about
was.
it. Think about it.
What was I saying?
Well, actually, can I tell you something? Because guys do this to me all the time. When a guy sends you your own Instagram picture, because they're smart, they're not gonna comment on it so that everybody sees that they commented. They're not gonna like it, but they're gonna DM your own picture to you and say like, "Wow, you look amazing," or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
not only are you a cheater, but you're even hiding it. You fucking cheater.
Okay, but wait. I feel like if a guy is single and does that, that's no problem.
Single, I'm talking about in a
you
relationship.
actually have morals and everything, because you're like, wow, like I'm generally like, I don't want to put that out there, which is like nice. But if you have a girlfriend,
I could always use a comment or two on my picture.
yes, I hear you, but like I'm never interested in the guys who comment on my pics, and that's just me being fucking real, right? Are you really? I find it a bit of a red flag.
Yeah, I know what you
It's
mean.
like, why is he trying to let everyone know we're talking? And guys have done that to me too. I'm like,
Yeah.
listen, I'm talking to two soccer players who know each other.
My girl
Why
hearts.
are you trying to let the other one know that we're talking? You know what I mean?
Disgusting.
There's always like,
a hidden agenda.
yeah, no, it's not allowed.
But it's when they're in a relationship and they send it to you because they know that their girl is going to see if they like or comment, but they still want you to know that they find you hot and they send it to you. I'm always like, you're a fucking snake, though. You're a snake.
Yeah.
And you're deceiving her. Cheating. 100% cheating.
Okay.
Fucking cheaters. Whew.
Holy, I'm so happy to be single. I don't have to deal with like, do you ever get it to a point in your life where you're like, I don't even have to deal with the thought of like a guy cheating on me, because I'm so single that it feels so good to not have to worry.
100%.
Milo, by the way,
I hate
Milo,
him,
the
by the
dog who's here, has been licking
hate.
on my feet the entire time, and that's the reason he's been quiet and not barking.
Well, now
so
he's
I
gonna-
want to know,
Now it's my hands.
if a dog is licking your foot, is that cheating?
Some people it is, some people it's not. So the whole reason, by the way, we came up with this topic is because we're going to have to break for a little story here. Guys, I just want to give a special thanks to my cousin at Unico, his small business where he makes merch, he cleans shoes, he designs shoes, he does so many things. So go check him out on Instagram, Unico MTL. And look, he made us these super cute, oh my God, you can't see it. Chemical X podcast hoodies. How cute. I literally love them. We finally got merch and it wasn't even us who made it. Fuck.
It wasn't even us who made it.
But check him out. I'll put his Insta up here. And if you guys need anything custom made or some merch done or something fun, then go check him out.
The background of our setup is green. The outfit I'm wearing is green. The plants in the back are green. If you don't know yet that you should mow that lawn, then I give up.
She's giving you all the hints, guys. And the last hint, and it's actually not really a hint, it's literally just a cheat code. Go to manscaped.com because they have everything you need to keep your lawn mowed, including the Lawnmower 4.0, which you will be using to shave your bush and be clean and smooth as a dolphin for summer. They have everything you need, not even just ball razors. They have nose and ear hair trimmers. They have shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, boxers, literally everything you need. So just go check them out. And even better, if there wasn't enough hints and cheat codes, we also have a discount code.
Every guy I talk to knows about Manscaped and has a Manscaped in their life. So if you don't already have Manscaped, then you're actually missing out. So guys, use our discount code ChemicalX at checkout to receive 20% off your entire order and free shipping. So head on to Manscaped, ChemicalX at checkout for 20% off and free shipping.
Honestly, nothing lies about how put together your life is than a guy in like a nice suit. Like automatically you just think his life, it just has to be together.
I think the saying is like fake it till you make it. And then like right after that, it's like suit.
Like in parenthèse, suit. Wear suits.
Yeah.
You know? So if you are also faking it until you make it, or if you made it, there's, still space for you here. You go to Isotti because they have tailor-made, Italian-made, bespoke suits. And you want to look fly, you want to look fitted, you want to look hot, and you want to look put together.
There's a reason that I keep going to Italy every year now. And it's because the Italian men who are wearing Italian suits, they stand out, guys. So head on to Isotti.com and use our discount code ChemicalX at checkout to receive 20% off your entire order.
I'm walking down the street the other day, minding my business. You know what I mean? And a van, not a FedEx van, but like a delivery van, pulls over, rolls down the window, okay? And I'm like, what? Am I about to get kidnapped? You never know with these vans here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rolls down the window and says, I just had to tell you, you are the most beautiful girl I ever saw. And I said, oh my God, thank you so much. To which he replied, if I didn't have a girlfriend, oh man. And drove off. And I was like, oh, wait a second. You just stopped. Could have caused an accident to tell me, not your girlfriend, that I'm the most beautiful girl you ever saw.
The most what?
Beautiful. The most beautiful girl you ever saw. Also, just again, guys, not your girlfriend. So apparently your girlfriend's not the most beautiful girl you ever saw. And then just to say, fuck, if I didn't have a girlfriend, then what? Then what? I just want to know what goes through people's minds when they say some shit like, man, if I didn't have a girlfriend, I would be all over you. Like,
you know what that's equivalent?
I don't want you even if you didn't have a girlfriend because you're a cheater.
That is so equivalent to what we just spoke about before, putting a fire emoji to a girl's DM. It's the exact...
I think it's a little worse.
No. Okay, well, they're both cheating, but I'm trying to say, like, it's the same thing. It's like planting the seed to let you know that I have a girlfriend so that if you think I'm weird, then I'm loyal. But if you are into it, then I'm down. That's 100% what it is. It's like, I am loyal and that's why, like,
I'll tell you I have a girlfriend.
Tell you I have a girlfriend. But, like, also, at the same time, cheater.
And no offense, guys. Listen, and I'm not insulting myself.
Veronica's new word these days is no offense. After she offends the whole fucking...
Well, I was about to offend myself.
Get ready. TikTok is going to no offense you.
I was about to insult myself. But I'm not saying that I'm ugly. But if you're stopping down the road to tell me that me, Veronica Rossi, a girl from Montreal, small town Montreal, is the most beautiful girl in the world you ever saw, look, you must be stopping that car a lot. Like, and I'm not saying I'm ugly. I'm just saying I'm no Emma Rada strutting down the street. Like,
we are the two humblest people you'll ever meet.
No, Ale, I'm sorry. If you're stopping for me, you're stopping for other girls. Like, and then I know my friend.
I'm sorry. You're stopping for any single one.
I know my friend is.
You're like, wait.
My bombshell friend. Wait, what'd you say?
I tried to say, I'm sorry. You're stopping for everyone. Like, really, to bring you down.
Well, thanks.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, it's okay. Guys, I'm if I didn't degrade myself enough, she came in and full circled it. Guys, I want you to know if my boyfriend would pull over in the street stop a girl just to tell her, not his girlfriend, that she's the most beautiful girl in the world, I don't care if you said you have a girlfriend, if you don't have, you're a fucking motherfucking cheater. You should have fucked her on the street. Wait, whoa.
Well, it's the same
But
thing.
like, I'm sorry.
It's the
that's
same-
actually a.
It's
that's
the same thing.
worse.
You're cheating.
You're desperado.
Yeah.
You're stopping your car for. That's not even like a girl came up to you in a club and you had to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, babe. You're really beautiful, but I have a girlfriend." You're
Hold on.
skirting
Hold
down
on.
the street.
Even that bothers me. My feet are tingling. But then again, what do you want him to say? Have a girlfriend X. We don't want that one either.
Yeah, ew. Like,
I don't go
are you
out without her.
allergic? I don't mind. Like, I've always dated men who were very flirty with other people, and I never minded that because, like, I always knew the boundaries, you know. And I like having a flirty boyfriend.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm a flirty person. Like, I'm just like flirty with people. So I always like to have somebody that could bounce back that energy. And I don't care if a guy's like, "Oh no, like, sorry, I have a girlfriend," like, because I know, like, I'm confident that they're with me, but.
Yeah, but
If
how
you're
far,
stopping
Veronica,
girls on
hold
the
on.
streets-
How far does the flirting go? Because I feel like,
Listen.
yeah, because you're also the first person, which you've said on this podcast, is you give the girl a wrong idea, then all of a sudden, it depends with who.
I'm not saying flirt. I'm saying there's flirting to fuck, and then there's flirting innocent, just to, oh, she's into me, like, whatever. Yeah, you want to fuck my boyfriend? Cool. Like, I want to fuck him too, you know? But you're not going to fuck him. So it's going to be me. Wait. Guys, first of all, I think one thing's settled. Alana's a cheater. And I'm what? What am I? If I want to fuck my boyfriend, I was fucking him. Jesus Christ.
I agree with you in the sense where it's hot to know that girls are flirting with your husband.
And I like a guy who
Hold
can...
on. I almost called Veronica's boyfriend her husband before I found out she didn't even have a boyfriend.
Laughing a little too hard there, sweetie. Not that funny. Still too soon to be
like
laughing so hard.
How do you go from boyfriend to husband? From ex-boyfriend?
Laughing a little too hard.
Holy shit, man. I could have made that mistake a million times when you were dating him. But I choose now. Sorry. It's just weird timing, that's all.
Sure.
Husband.
So
what I was trying to say was, like, I get what you mean. Like, when a guy is, like, flirting with a girl in a way that's, like, innocent, and then, you know, like, you're going home and, like, you're fucking him because he's yours. I mean, I think that's, like, a turn on. That's hot.
I like a guy who can navigate a woman coming up to him. I don't like a guy who's like, cut your fucking shit. It actually pisses me off more if somebody comes up to you in front of me and you get all defensive. Like, it's like, what do you got to hide there? Like, don't worry. I know you're going to do the right thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's even weirder if somebody has to make the whole show and prove that they rejected the girl and she asked for my number, but I said no. That's a red flag for me.
Oh, holy shit. That's the biggest red flag since we started.
Holy. But if you can navigate a girl coming up to you, cool, calm, collective, a little free, like, I think that's attractive. Like,
that's a man.
No, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just think that shows you're confident, you're fun, you're flirty, but, like, you know where who your girl is.
You're Rico,
you know?
Suave. Boom. Oh my god, I'm gonna zoom that in.
Right on the tits so we get more views. Another thing that happened to us, and this one's gonna come out. Wait, what am I saying? Another thing that recently happened when it was Grand Prix, somebody came up to us and was, like, talking to Alessia.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you say your story, actually, babe. Do you want that talking stick?
The dog as a talking conch. Yeah, it was Grand Prix weekend, and all my friends were already in the event, and I came later, so I was trying to get in. And
Her tits weren't working for her.
My tits were not working for me that day. Actually, they really were, because Rico Suave came through and said, hey, I don't even have Instagram, which is already, like, red flag, but I know who you are because you're an influencer.
Chelsea doesn't have Instagram.
Wow. He wasn't lying. It's true. Milo's looking at me like, you good? Because I'm getting rubbed. And that's cheating. He comes up to me and he's like, let me get you in. We're going to go from the back. And I'm like, who is this? But I had no chance of getting in from the front. I know my friends couldn't even save me. So I was like, who's this guy? I'll take what I can get. So now we start walking like from behind to get to the back of the club.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm already like, okay, hot. Like he can get me in from the back. Like he could get me in from the back.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of from the back, and it sounds like it's about to be an anal story.
Hit it from the back. So we're going through an alley, and now I'm getting a little worried. I'm like, oh, I don't know
How badly do I want to get in this club?
How badly do I want to hit it from the back? And I'm getting stressed because I'm like, but he's very like pulling me, holding my hand, like taking the lead. So I knew I could be trusted, but I was still like, you're taking me in the back of an alley, and I never met you. Like, take me to dinner first.
Seriously.
Anyway, he gets me in through the back, and then I go see my friends, and he goes, well, am I going to see you after? Because he got me in, and I said, peace.
You said,
went to see my friends. He came through later on, and then I don't know. I like the way he navigated the whole situation. He was like flirty. When I had gotten to my table, I'd already had his number because he made me take it before we parted ways.
Right.
Then when he came to see me, he said, well, text me so I have yours, but just to let you know, I have a girlfriend, but I want to be friends. I said, I have enough friends in my life.
I don't need
this.
But you don't want a friend.
And then
he's a liar.
I literally took my phone and fucking deleted his number on the spot. And he was in shock. He was like, but I don't understand. I'm like, you see my friends around here? Like, I have friends. I'm good.
But I want to know
I think you have to remind yourself, like, I'm young. I'm hot. I can get anything I want. Why would I put myself in the mix of this when I'm single and I can just go for something that's not? Like, why?
I just don't get how guys can have the audacity to come up to you and say, we could be friends.
Guys, when he said that, I laughed.
You don't want to fucking be friends.
So hard, I just made him repeat that to Veronica.
Oh, 100%. She said, Veronica,
come here.
Listen to what he just said. You're going to tell me you look at a girl with double D tits and you say, I want to be friends? I'll tell you, my man is having no friends with tits above A cups. So I'm not his friend. I'm his only friend, actually.
I guess I couldn't call your ex-boyfriend my friend. Like,
but yeah. You know what I mean? You don't look at a bombshell and say, I really want to be friends.
If this was a podcast that we want to talk about, I think you should keep going.
I fucking hate when people say that. And what pisses me off even more is when a guy will come up to me and be like, hey, like, can I have your number? And I'm like, no, I have a boyfriend. Sorry. But if you're coming up to me, you're stopping me, you're asking me for my number, and I say, no, sorry, I have a boyfriend. And then your response is, yeah, but I want to be friends. Shut up. You don't want, like, the reality is you don't want to be my friend. You're going to take my number for what? We're not going to be friends.
And
like,
it goes back to
has that ever worked for fucking anyone?
It's literally going back to the guy stopping you in the car to say, I have a girlfriend, but you're beautiful. Putting a fire emoji to plant the seed. It's all the same thing. It's like, I have a girlfriend now. But like, let's be friends until I don't.
But it's just,
that's what it is.
I'm not looking for friends.
Or it's I wanna cheat.
Yeah. But I just can't stand when guys come up to me and then I say I have a boyfriend and then they still say, yeah, but I want to be friends. What do you mean? You don't want a friend? And then it's like, suddenly I don't want a friend. Like, no, you don't want to be my friend. Stop acting stupid. Like, don't play this stupid fucking game with me.
And I feel like guys do that because they want to cover the ass of like being rejected.
Yeah, 100%.
But like, you're so much.
What, your boyfriend doesn't let you have friends?
Yeah. Ew.
Trust me, babe. I don't think you're into me for my fucking good jokes. I mean, actually.
I mean, you know what? I know a couple of people want to be friends with us for our jokes. I think if you're a podcaster, it's fine. You're not a cheater. And if you're anybody else, then you're
a cheater.
You're a cheater.
That pisses me the fuck off. Oh, another thing. And this I always said, guys, if I'm dating someone who has...
We haven't said one thing yet that wasn't cheating, by the way. I think we made a list of cheating.
Just cheating.
No, porn for me is not cheating.
Safe. Okay, Milo. I can't deal with him licking me anymore. It's like aggravating.
Put him. He was licking my feet.
Good. The spa. Free pedicure. There we go. So if I ever have a boyfriend, husband, whatever, and he has a work wife, I'm going to tell you how fast I'm making you quit your job. Because there's something about having a work wife. I don't give a motherfuck how innocent. Oh, he's my work husband. She's my work wife. That's fucking weird to me. No? Don't you find that like it always rubs me the wrong way when someone has a work wife or work husband or he's my work boyfriend? Like
I mean,
just like
some people call it work husband and other people just call it secretaries. Tell me what the difference is, please.
guys, if my man is coming home and saying, "Oh, I was with my work wife
If my
today,"
man has a secretary,
if my man doesn't work from home, we're gonna have an issue.
I want my man to be rich, well up, but he can't have a secretary. And
Can't
if he
work
does,
from home.
but then if you have a man secretary, that's fucking weird too. I don't fucking know, but no, you're not allowed having a work wife. No, that's not allowed.
I'm sorry, that's
you
just
know what?
cheating.
Actually,
That's cheating.
Hold on. Let me fix that. If she's uglier than me, then yeah, you're allowed.
You know what I realized? Men never cheat with someone who's prettier than you. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean because it's not about looks. I get that.
It's not about looks.
But
It's a
it's
personal
for
issue.
me to feel okay. If you're hiring a secretary who's a fucking bombshell, I'm sorry. There's gonna be a lot more jealousy in the relationship, and you know it.
Oh, 100%.
And you know that during the day there's some kind
If
of.
he hires a secretary, I'll tell you who's showing up, and it's me.
You know
Heard
what
you're
my,
hiring, babe.
You know what my cousin lost her husband to? A secretary. So it runs in the family where we're all on the same page
a
about
touchy
that.
subject
It's
for
a
you.
touchy subject. Okay. He left her and his 3 kids.
Okay, I have one that also hits home.
And my cousin was the one getting the flowers and everything for all her birthdays and everything because we got to treat the secretary right. Meanwhile, bang, bang.
Wait, Ella, are you sure you weren't the cousin? It's sounding a little close to home here.
It is. She lives close. Anyway.
Okay, I have a fucking spicy one now. You find out your man is getting happy ending massages. Cheating or not cheating?
I don't think it's cheating. Okay, listen. I think it's not allowed, but I don't think it's cheating. Listen, here's the way I see it, okay? If you're having a girl, give you a nice happy ending and you know her, there's a personal connection. When it's a girl who's literally just jacking you off and there's no communication, it's just like jack off and out, how can we really call it cheating? It's like, what's that thing when you put your dick in a hole and someone...
Glory hole.
A glory hole. It's like, how do you want to call that cheating if the guy never even knows who it is? Look, I think you're disgusting if you're putting your penis in a hole and waiting for it to be sucked or like, you know what I mean? I think like, I don't want to date that guy either, but I don't know if cheating is the word.
I see what you're saying.
It's
very different from like if you're going out and seeking a girl and fucking her. But if you're going to get happy ending massages, like, babe, I'll pull out the oil. Like if a massage is what you want, because then same logic,
I say though that it's just never the same thing when us girls do it and when it's like professionally done, like in a way where it's not even just like knowing the right moves. It's like. Anyway.
That's sounding like somebody once in the past justified why they need a happy ending.
No. I've heard even from girls and guys who've gotten happy endings. They've said like there's like an actual like. It's like getting a massage from your partner versus going to the masseuse. I'm sorry. That's what it is.
Look,
they say it's not the same, and you know what? Every guy who tries to give me a massage just fucking breaks my back. Fuck. So no, it's not cheating.
I'm gonna
I
be
need
honest.
a back massage.
I'm gonna be honest. He gets a happy ending, and I'll tell you what else is ending our relationship. Okay,
it won't be happy ending.
Because if in that same logic, if he hires an escort, because it's paid and it's no emotion, is that cheating?
Well, yeah, because they're actually like fucking. They're sharing energy.
And
it's very one-sided at a masseuse or when you stick your fucking dick in a hole. I mean, I have a point.
I'm going to be honest. You find out your boyfriend is sticking his dick in holes and getting his dick sucked.
Oh, we're not dating.
That's fucking, guys. It's easy to say.
Yeah.
I've had a boyfriend in the past who had a thing for massage things, and he always would claim that he didn't go to them, but deep down, I know I got cheated on.
Wait. But
Deep
Veronica,
down, I always knew.
But hold on, let's bring it back now.
But I will say
Veronica,
it's easier to pretend like it's not happening. It's not like cheating where it really haunts you. Like, you just say, you know what, I'm not going to think about it twice. Like, if you're getting your dick jerked off in a fucking dark little room.
So there you go. You're agreeing with me.
I'm not agreeing. It's cheating. It's cheating. If I found out blatantly he was doing it, I would say I can't do this.
Hold on.
It's fucking cheating.
But Veronica, you've pulled out the oils. Why is he going to the masseuse?
Exactly. He doesn't know what I could do. Baby, I'll heat up that oil and everything.
That's right. Do compresses. Really get it ready.
I give the best massages fucking ever, okay? And if he's going to pay somebody, he better be paying me.
Hold on. As good as who?
I'm great. Anyways, this is cheating for me. Sorry. Unless sticking with porn and glory holes, jeez. But they can't send a fucking fire emoji. Her man can get his dick sucked through a hole, but can't send a fire emoji to a girl. I'm sorry. There's something wrong here.
The only connection between the hole and his dick is the door. I'm okay with the door if that's the cheating part. No, listen. I don't want my guy going to a hole.
I think there's tears. I think I would rather.
Thank you. There's tears to cheating.
If I had to choose.
If I had to choose
the massage over him fucking a girl.
Hold on.
But I also want none.
I have another one for you. Would you rather your man go to a glory hole or message a girl for 2 weeks chatting? They never fuck. They never anything. But they're talking. Which one would you rather? One or the other. Glory hole or messaging?
2 weeks is not that long. If you would have hit me with like a 3-monther, then I would have said glory hole for sure.
I was going to say something and I was like, oh, wait, too soon.
Oh, wait. Yeah, too soon.
2 weeks.
Careful with these jokes.
2 weeks, not that long. Well, we know what your stance is.
But I'm going to be real. The worst cheating of all is emotional cheating.
Exactly. Tears to the shit. I'm sorry. Go get your dick stuck in a hole. You're not talking to a bitch for fucking 2 weeks and what? Talking about our problems. Letting the girl know that there's a door open. No, at the glory hole, there's no fucking door open. It's just a fucking hole and your dick.
No extra space.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm going to be real. Like, I think what would affect me the most is somebody emotionally cheating on me. Whether they slept with them or not, if I would find out that my boyfriend was like having a whole emotional relationship with a girl, like telling them that would be the most fucked up shit to me.
It is so much worse to have an emotional connection versus actually fucking someone. I personally believe that because that's like you're sick to your stomach.
Like you're a liar.
Yeah. I mean, you're still lying when you're fucking, but like I feel like that's why the whole stigma of like men are allowed to cheat versus women not, because a lot of people say like women who cheat, it's like an emotional connection and men could literally just stick their dicks in someone and not give a fuck. That's why men feel like it's fine if they fuck somebody because there's no like they're getting to know them after. It's literally just like a...
Yeah, but it's wrong.
Yeah, but I think that's
just for anybody listening. Wrong.
No. But I think that's where the whole like
idea
comes from. It's like men don't think emotionally; they just want to fuck anything because they're pigs. Anyway,
are you going through a lot?
I'm just angry at every man. Like I think if a guy DMs me right now, I'll just be like, "Fuck off."
Honestly, though, I thankfully. I've never been a victim of cheating.
But your ex was had happy endings. And you call that cheating.
I don't know.
Radical.
Like I said, I don't know for sure.
Wait, so don't say I am not a victim of cheating.
I said not that I know of.
Okay.
Not that I know of. Like I've never experienced like the whole being cheated on, like factual. But I can imagine that it would be way harder for me to get over somebody who emotionally cheated on me rather than somebody who hooked up one night. I think it's a different story. If you're banging girls every night, that would be fucked up.
Take it from me. It's the worst thing in the entire world. It's literally the worst thing in the world. My ex-boyfriend of a long time ago was in rehab a while ago, okay? And while he was there, he met a girl who was helping him with all his issues, okay? Mm-hmm. So being in there, they created like an emotional bond, an emotional connection. Now, he gets out of rehab. Now we're talking like 10 years later, okay, now she decides to message him. She has a husband and kids, okay? She decides to message him to check up on him. How's it going? This and that. Is that cheating?
I mean, I don't think that's cheating. I think it would, if it would be like reoccurring, then yeah, it would be really weird.
So she checks up on him like every year once.
Is it her cheating, you mean? Like, is she cheating on her husband and kid? Kids on her husband?
Well,
It could be really that's like, oh no, it's not.
this was in my life the trickiest thing I ever had to deal with, because in my head I'm like, am I that bitch who's literally getting jealous over something that's about his health?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, I get it. When you get out of rehab, you have your people you cling on to, you talk to, that, you know, you're going through the same thing. You can understand each other, which I could never understand, which I get. And, you know, I looked past it the first time because I was like, you know what? Like, she has a husband and kids. And like, in my eyes, I'm like, girls don't really cheat, which is like dumb to think that way too, right? We always think it's men, 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 men. But then at the end of the day, when I end up reading the messages, I'm like, oh, she cheats on her husband. And like, she's checking up on him. And it's no like, hey, I hope you're doing well. Hey, I hope you didn't start doing drugs and alcohol again. You know what I mean? It was like a I never forgot about you type of thing. And like the messages that are going through are not two people who are so worried about each other.
Right.
So that's where I'm like, yeah, no. Not even that is allowed.
I mean, I think that I wouldn't put it to the point of it being emotionally cheating.
And I'm reading it and he has no idea I'm reading this at a point, and he's mentioning me, that he has a girlfriend and everything, but then they're still flirting. That's where it's fucked up, because it's like, at what point are you a bitch, and at what point are you like, no, I have every fucking right to be pissed right now?
Yeah.
So what's your stance on that?
I think it's hard when it's just like and also like it's a tricky situation. I also think if it was like long term and reoccurring and it went past that, then like maybe it would start saying.
There's absolutely more to the story. And the thing is when she started messaging him, I was there and he absolutely told me about it. And he's smiling and he's writing. And I'm just like, it was like peak. Like, why are you smiling the way you're smiling? Like, it was just like, I get it. It brought back like old memories for him. But then I never, like, in my head could let that go. And like weeks later, I was always thinking about it, that I went on and I checked and I read it. And it was absolutely fucked up.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, just because you're telling me that she's writing to you doesn't make the conversation right.
Yeah. No, yeah, 100%.
Like, why are you saying thanks, mama, if you're dating me? Right?
Yeah.
I said, when you were in rehab, like, was this somebody that you were like interested? Don't fucking lie to me. I read the whole message now. And then all of a sudden the story starts changing, and all of a sudden she was interested in him, but he wasn't in a good place. Shit. You fucking liar.
Sex is like, it's you kissed, you fucked, you blowjobbed. I think what I'm saying is the lines are very clear when it comes to physical cheating, because like, did you have sex or not? You know what I mean? Like, it's very clear what's happening. Whereas emotionally, it's always like, yeah, but this, yeah, but she's going through a lot. Yeah, but I need to be there for her. And she doesn't have anyone else but me. Like, there's so many ways that an emotional cheating can be spun. And it makes the line so blurry of what's okay, what's not okay. And you feel like, oh, because we're not seeing each other, because we're not actually physically hooking up, then it's fine. But the lines are very risky when it comes to emotional cheating, and I feel like it hurts even more, especially when somebody forms like a whole connection with someone, and like there's people that they're telling somebody else that they love them and they have a whole full-blown girlfriend. Like, that's crazy. I've literally had people profess their love for me and say like, I'm willing to leave my girlfriend for you. Like, if I knew that my boyfriend was doing that, like, that would be fucked up. I don't know if I would ever be able to get over that, whereas physical is a little more like, I don't know. There's some kind of like alleviation of pain in knowing that there was no emotional connection. I think it's really painful when somebody has an emotional connection. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're pursuing someone, like, that shit is so fucked up. That is 100 times will always be worse for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I totally agree. Crazy. Holy, we really ended off on a... I think I'm gonna call your ex and tell him off.
Is there any other ones? Like, I feel like there's so many.
There's so many things that people say cheating versus not cheating. Like, at the end of the day, it's really about you, you know?
What if
I
you-
also realize that sometimes you could like believe you don't think something's cheating, and then it happens to you and you're like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
this is not right. And you know what? To a certain extent, and I don't want to say this because I think sometimes people take this like too much, but always trust your gut. And if you feel like something is wrong, then chances are something is wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's always going to be 100%
Hands
right.
down. I went through the messages 3 weeks later because in my mind something just didn't
Yeah.
make sense. Like, it was wrong.
Yeah.
You know, and I just knew. I trusted my gut. Look, if it was literally 100% like kosher in the sense where it was like, you know, a rehab friend just reaching out, then all is well. But like, if I'm trusting my guts, there was deep rooted issues and yeah, like there was a reason.
Something.
There was something. There's always something that leads you to the reason why you go in
Yeah.
the first place.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Last thing I will say, are you okay with your boyfriend having a girl best friend?
I'll answer that right now. If you met your girl best friend before we started dating and she's uglier than me, no problem. It was the way I started off, so respectful,
100%.
so healthy.
Healthy. Yeah. But also, I think what always fucks me up with the girl best friend thing is that guys will be like, well, you can't have a guy best friend because all he wants to do is fuck you. And then you go, well, does that mean that you want to fuck your girl best friend? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if every guy wants to fuck their friend, like that's how it's always like, yeah, every guy, if they had the chance, they would fuck any of their girlfriends, which may be true, maybe not true. But by that logic, wouldn't that mean that you want to fuck your girl best friend?
Yeah, I mean,
And look, I'm not saying that I believe in that. I don't really have a problem if my boyfriend would have like girlfriends and girl best friends. I had an ex in the past who
I just
had-
feel like it is a little bit weird. I think it's fine to have a lot of girl friends. I think though that after time when you start dating someone, like that kind of fizzles out and you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, we're not friends anymore. I just think like, you know, your motives are just different and your goals. Because I think, yeah, to a certain extent, it's like, I mean, every guy will fuck their girlfriends. I'm sorry. Like it's more just like, no, hold on. Let me re-say this.
I mean, in my experience, like one of my ex-boyfriends had like a couple of close girlfriends that he worked with. Didn't care. I knew she had a boyfriend. It was like completely platonic. Like I hung out with them. Like I knew that it was like just friendship. The other one that he was friends with, who he also worked with, and they were friends for a long time before me, he had admitted to me that at one point he wanted her and he was interested in her and she didn't want him at the time, but like he always had a crush on her. And that relationship always bothered me because I was like, well, you have unfinished business there because you wanted her. She never wanted you. It's not like you guys hooked up and it wasn't for you. It's like, no. She rejected you. The only reason you're not hooking up with her is because she doesn't want to. And that really bothered me.
1000%. Because if I can give you from any experience what you want, you would have hoped that they fucked or something before you met him. You would feel so much better if they hooked up, they tried it out, they knew it wasn't a thing, than that whole what if. I don't like that whole gray what if area. Like,
it's not even
fuck
what
it
if.
over with before you date me and like know that like you're who you want to be with.
It's not even what if. It's just
you
wanted to sleep with her. She didn't want you. So now,
yeah,
the boat has sailed, but it's always in the back of your mind.
It's always a what if.
Yeah.
Because you always say what if to the people that never like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But with
his always like
with his other girlfriend, like I really had no problem. Like I could tell the relationship, like there was no sexual tension there. Like there was nothing. I really could tell that it was like a true friendship, which I have a lot of true guy friends.
Yeah.
But I think there's something about if you hooked up with somebody in the past and it was always kind of unfinished business, or if you had feelings for somebody or something like that, that always rubs me the wrong way. Like I just think like the motive there is always like tricky, you know?
I just think naturally if you're a guy or girl and you start getting into a relationship, like just the connection of you having a girl best friend or a guy best friend should fizzle out a bit or be like less, you know, I don't know. I just think like I have a lot of guy friends that I'll see out and, hey, what's up? And we're good. There's no jealousy. I'll take a shot with you. Everything's fine. But like, I think you, in a way, act a little bit differently when you have a boyfriend, as you should, or a girlfriend. I think you're not as like open in a way. And I think that's okay and that's normal. I think it's just like knowing like you have a responsibility to being with someone else. No?
Yeah, but I think it's different because I think that some people have like a best friend that's like of the opposite sex, you know? Like, and I haven't had that, so it's hard for me to say. Like, I do have a lot of close guy friends, but I don't have, like, I would never fizzle out my relationship with my best friend just because he's a guy. Like, sorry, you know?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I think it's experience. I think if you have a really close friend and you can understand, like, thinking back now, I've had really close friends, like guy friends, that if I started dating a guy who's like, there was nothing ever between us, we're both not interested in each other, we're both seeing other people, like, I don't see the problem, you know?
Yeah, because in a guy's mindset, they're seeing it as like, well, every guy wants to fuck. So like,
but I don't even like, that's what guys say, but I don't even agree with that. Like, I've had friends that, you know, I don't know. I don't know.
I think
that really has to do with
that one. I think is a bit
it
like
depends each situation. But I do think if they ever like liked them or they ever like hooked up with them or something like that, that's where the roads start getting really tricky, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking weird. I don't know.
But I also think it's a bit of a red flag when they have like such close girlfriends. Like, I'm serious. I'm gonna be the double standard here. I find it a little bit weird. I think like, yeah, you can be friends. I don't know. I just think in a guy's mindset, it's like you can be friends with girls, but like I do generally think a lot of the times, like literally 80% of the time they want to fuck them. So in my mind, it's like if we're dating and like you're still giving the same amount of attention you are to your girlfriend than you are to me who you're dating, I think that's a bit weird. Anyway, that's my opinion.
I think it's also comes through like you never having a guy best friend. I think someone who, and even me, like I've never had a guy best, like my number one best friend would be a guy. So I think it would have to be coming from somewhere. But how many times do
you hear stories of girls who are best friends with guys and then in the end, who do they end up with? Say it. Listen, who do they end up with?
No.
Yes. I've heard. Okay, there's so many stories like this.
It is a thing, but I wouldn't say that it's every time. I think there's a lot of people who can have close friends and like roommates who are like, I don't know. I think that there's different relationships that you can have with people just because they're a guy or like whatever. It's a girl.
Sure. I just think majority of the time.
I think that there is a lot of instances where it's like, it's not that they're out there pursuing that
like,
person.
Would you be okay? Would you be okay if before you met someone? I think it's the safe thing to say. Like, if you met before me, then it's totally fine. But I also think like before you met me, like it was different, right? Like now we're like starting kind of a life together in a way. So I think it'd be weird if like your goal was still to have this person super, super close in your life. Like, and it's weird because I feel it's a friend. I get it. And like, it would be completely different. But I think, look, here's the way I see it. It's like, even if, let's say like, we know our lives are going to change. We're going to have like husbands. It's going to be obviously a little bit different of a relationship. Even being best friends with you. Like, we're obviously always going to be best friends. I just think that the friendship changes a little bit once you have kids, once you know what I mean? When your life kind of changes, doesn't make you any less a friend. So I would think it would be weird if we start dating and your friendship is still as strong with a girl as it was from the beginning. I think it's a bit weird. And I think my debate here is closed.
I don't know. I think it really depends each situation. You know?
Okay.
I think it's a really tricky one, and like it's a lot of like debate. Like a lot of people have debates over it.
But I look at my dad and mom, like they share, couple friends that they go out with all the time, and like, they have. But realistically, like over time, like my dad doesn't have girlfriends he's going and drink coffee with and catching up because they grew up together, and they like when you really look at it from that point of view, it's like. No, like I think like their friends kind of blended and now they're all friends together.
Yeah. But I think
that
that's
make
how
sense?
usually friend groups are. Like, I think it's rare that it's just like 2 friends, a girl and a guy. Like, I think that's like, well, where's the rest of the friends? Like,
I think it's
I feel like it's usually a group setting. Like, everyone's best friends. There's a guy, there's a girl. Like, I think that makes sense to me. But
yeah.
I
I think even being up north this weekend, I was like, wow, like I can't wait to be in a relationship and experience like really loving like the friends they have. And like, I feel like no personal shit. I don't know. I never really had that like really close. Like I always felt like, oh, it was a bit of a chore to have to do it.
yeah.
Which is really, it's fucked up, but
Well, no, I mean, it's everybody has like different.
yeah, like anyway.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's for me, the friend thing is a debate one. Because
But you get what I'm saying? Like over time it fizzles a little bit.
Yeah. But I think it's really situation by situation. Like, if he would be spending more time with his girlfriend over me, I would start to feel a little bit weird. If they had something in the past, I would feel weird. And also, by the way, just go back to my ex story. I'm pretty sure he hooked up with her after we broke up. So, maybe I should start caring a little more about the opposite gender.
So the happy endings, they were more than just at the masseuse. It was the happy ending the girl he ended up with. Happy ending!
Anyways, guys, I think that's enough about cheating. This is bad manifestation on our part. What
Holy.
the fuck? I would be curious for any other situation that's like tricky like that. Like, is it cheating? Is it not cheating? Because I feel like there's so many. So I want to hear yours. I want to see what you guys think is like
Write
a
in the
debate that
comments.
you're not sure whether you think it's cheating or not. Because really, they're all up for discussion. But like Aless said, she's ready for a glory hole. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening.
And if you're my man and you're getting fucking, if you're going to the glory hole, then I don't want to date you. Thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcast and Spotify. YouTube, you know the drill. Don't forget to follow us on Snapchat where we will be posting different stories that are not always this content. So be sure to be subscribed to that.
Love ya.